Welcome to Library Storytime. Our first story today is Stefano the Squid, Hero of the Deep. Lots of seaweed and coral. Lots of them. You know what this animal is? Hammerhead Shark. And pufferfish, good. Yeah, and this is the squid. There is one thing everyone should know about the ocean. Being a squid isn't easy.
Octopus.
Stefano found it very difficult indeed.
Octopus.
Well, I wonder what his problem is. Let's see if we can find out. You see, all the other creatures in the ocean were amazing. There were clever dolphins that could leap out of the waves, carpet sharks that could hide on the ocean floor, and pufferfish that could blow up like balloons. You see them in there? See the dolphins? And there's a shark somewhere. There's your pufferfish. I don't know where that shark is. The deep sea TV team always filmed them. They never filmed Stefano. Why don't they like me? Asked Stefano. Because you're not very colorful, said the parrotfish.
Stars don't live in the ocean.
And you're not very bat-like, bubbled the batfish. And you don't look like a hammer, said the hammerhead shark. That's because I'm a squid, sighed Stefano. Well, try to look more intelligent, squeaked the dolphins. Try to look more leafy, flopped the leafy sea dragon. Or try to look more like a vegetable, suggested the sea cucumber. I can't, said Stefano. I'm a squid. Do you have a deadly weapon? Sneered an anglerfish. No, stuttered Stefano, trying his best to swim away. Stefano glided off and hid in a cave. Some divers swam past with their cameras. No wonder they didn't want to film him. No wonder they didn't want to film him. All he was doing was sitting inside of a cave. Don't be sad, said the sea cucumber. We can't all look like a vegetable. At least you're good at being a squid. That's a good idea. Little sea cucumber's trying to be encouraging, isn't he? Just then, a giant squid floated past. The limpets stared at its massive suckers. Then they stared at Stefano. You're not very big, are you? They said. Stefano blushed. I'm a common squid, he said. I'm supposed to be this small. Never mind that, cried Sea Cucumber. Look, there's a diver in trouble. One of the crew had been left behind. He's running out of air, gasped the pufferfish. Someone do something, shouted the Sea Cucumber. No one moved. Stefano, do something, she shrieked again. But I'm just a common squid, said Stefano. It doesn't matter what you are, said the Sea Cucumber. That diver needs your help. Do you think he can help? What could he do to help that diver? You have any ideas?
Suckers.
Use his suckers? Stefano gulped and a big puff of black ink came out of his bottom. But he didn't let that stop him. Stefano swam over to the diver as fast as he could. Bubbles were pouring out of the diver's tank. Suddenly, Stefano had an idea. He stuck one of his suckers over the hole. How did you know? The bubbles stopped. Hooray! Cheered Sea Cucumber. You did it! And Stefano beamed. Safely back on board the boat, the diver took off his mask and blew Stefano and Sea Cucumber a kiss. Stefano gasped. He thought that was special. The diver wasn't a he. It was the one and only Henrietta Fierce, the host of Deep Sea TV. She doesn't look as clever as me, sniffed the dolphin. Or as colorful as me, said the parrotfish. Or as batty as me, bubbled the batfish. Stefano and Sea Cucumber just smiled. The next day, Henrietta Fierce and her film crew came back with all their cameras and lights. Over here, shouted the carpet shark. I'm the star of the show. Don't be silly. I am, squealed a sea star. Move aside, growled the anglerfish. They've come to film me. But they hadn't, not this time. Can you guess who they came to film? What do you think? Who do you think they came to film? An octopus? The squid?
Yes.
Did you mean the squid? That's right. Stefano and Sea Cucumber. Amazing heroes of the deep. Why do you think they considered the Sea Cucumber a hero too?
Because he helped him.
He helped him know that he could do something important, didn't he? Yes. Very good. All right, Miss Lisa.
All right, boys and girls, today we have a tub full of rice. Hang on, it's not your turn. I'll tell you when, okay? So we're going to pull some of the sea animals out of here. There's one guy who's already sort of sticking his head out. Do you see him? I'm going to pull him out. This is a sea lion. Okay, so there's going to be plenty more in here for you to pull out. I'm going to hand this over to Miss Kim. Okay, Brock, go ahead. Each of you will get to come up several times, dig in there, and find one animal to pull out. What did you find? What is that? All right, so there are sea turtles, aren't there? This one's a big one. Whoops,
sorry.
I dropped him. All right, dig around in there, find one animal. Just pull one out. What did you find? Do you know what that is? It's an orca or a killer whale? Yeah, he knew what it was. Yeah. All right.
I think that.
What are we going to find in here? Oh, what is that? Do you know what this is? Okay, sit down so everybody can see. Who knows what this is?
A crabfish.
A crabfish? What about a lobster? Some people like to eat these. Yeah. Or it's a crawdad if you find it like, around a pond or in a river, but in the ocean, they're like lobsters. They're yummy. Okay, what else are we going to find? Oh, you're going to get that one? What's that one? All right, this is a dolphin or a porpoise, right? So the only difference between these two animals are their snouts. One is more round, one is more pointed. So there's that one. All right, back to the beginning. Come pick out another animal. What can we find in here? Oh, do you know what this one is? Let's show everybody at home. What is this?
A walrus.
Okay, a walrus would have big tusks. You're close. This is look at the spots on him. What animal has spots? This is a leopard seal. Isn't that pretty cool? A leopard seal. Okay. All right, dig around. There's more in here. Oh, you found a tail. Oh, what did you find?
Oh my goodness.
This was in Miss Kim's book.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what this is? What'd she call it? The angler fish. It's a fish that likes to be way down in the deep, and it's got this little light. that hangs out in front of him so he can see. Sort of scary with all those teeth, but pretty cool ocean animal. All right, what else are we going to find? Dig around in there. Don't be afraid to dig down deeper.
That's mine.
All right, dig around. I see something there. Oh, pull him out. Is he stuck? Oh, there he is. What's that one? All right, this one is an octopus. Now, you guys know why it's an octopus and not a squid?
Because it has 8 legs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right. And the squid in her book only had
4.
6 legs. It should have had 6. This one has 8. All right. Back to you. Dig around. We should still have plenty of animals in there. They might be near the bottom. Oh, where are they? Oh, you found one. What'd you find? Yeah, there's a shark. We have lots of different sharks in the ocean. All right. This will be your last turn. Go ahead and pull something out of there. Just don't put the rice on the floor. All right. I see something there. Want that one? What is that one?
A stingray.
A stingray. That's right.
That was in Cameron's book.
Yeah. And it sort of sits around the bottom. You have to sort of shuffle your feet so you don't step on them. And a lot of times they have barbs on the tail, and that's what they'll flick that tail up and sting you when it's in the water.
Okay.
All right, Brock.
I got one before.
All right, there's only 3 more in here. We got to dig around and find them.
This
Oh, there's a tail. What's that one? Let's show everybody on TV. Do we know what this is?
Dolphin.
No. Let me see that green one I just gave you. Okay, these two are very much alike. This is a stingray, and this is a Manta Ray. Okay, because it doesn't have the big long tail.
I was talking about.
Okay, Jayla. All right, there's 2 more in here, and they're small. Oh, there you go. You know what that is? What is this?
A fish.
No, it's not a fish.
A tadpole. A tadpole.
Doesn't it sort of look like a snake, but it's not.
Tadpole.
No, it sort of does look like a tadpole too, but it's an eel. Eels live down in the ocean. Okay, there should be 1 more in here. Brock, it's his turn, sweetie. It's his turn. I know, you had your turn, though. Where's that last one? I know what I'm looking for, and he's little. Keep digging. Oh, where could he be? Oh, there it is. You know what that one is?
A dragonfish.
A dragonfish, or maybe just a seahorse?
Seahorse.
Yeah. Now, the dragonfish is a type of seahorse, I believe, and he's got all kinds of feathery tails and stuff, and sort of swims in the water like a dragon. Well, that's pretty cool, boys and girls, and it's something that you can do at home too, if you want to. You can get a bucket and cover it up with sand or grass cuttings or rice like we did, and try to dig out the animals and name them. So one animal that was not in my tub was a crab. So this is called Clem and the crab. See the ocean back there? Very beautiful. All right, let me get to the beginning. Sorry here, guys. I think here's the beginning. Okay, Clem loved the beach. The crunch of the wet sand, the crashing of the waves, the grass that grew sideways as the wind blew off the sea, and the pools that came and went with the changing tides. She would collect the treasures that washed ashore, but also the things that other people had left behind. There she is. One day, as she was gathering everything in her bucket, she spied a flash of orange. And then again, oh, it's a crab! The crab watched her as it crawled over and under and in between the rocks. But later, as she was ready to head back with her bucket full, Crab had disappeared. Clem smiled as she told her sister about the crab and how they had played hide and seek among the rocks. Together they sorted through her treasures, one pile to put back and another pile to recycle. There were shells and pebbles and pieces of glass that glistened like precious jewels, but also brightly colored plastic lids, bottles, and netting, and even a plastic bag. Now, do these things belong in the ocean? No, they don't, do they? The bag felt heavy, and as Clem looked inside, she glimpsed a little flash of orange. It was crab. His claw stuck in the twisted plastic. Gently, she untangled him. Can I keep him? What do you think? Can you keep an ocean crab as a pet? Probably not. No, Clem, he belongs in the ocean, her sister said. Sadly, she headed back across the beach to the pool of water. Plop! And with a small splash, Crab was gone. Please be careful, Crab, Clem called out. The sun was setting as Clem and her sister caught the bus home. Clem looked back at the beach and thought of Crab. Bye-bye, she whispered. Now, do you see something? Do you see Crab? He's right there. Ouch! Clem felt something nip her leg. Ouch! It was Crab. Somehow he had nestled in her pant leg. She couldn't believe it. And as quickly as she popped him into her pocket, "You'll be safe with me," she told him. She was told she couldn't keep him, and now she's on the bus home, right? Back at home, Clem found a bowl and filled it with seawater and stones from the garden to make a new home for Crab. Then she took the things that she had collected from the beach to use for her project for show and tell. The following day, Clem and Crab paid a visit to the aquarium, and as they walked beneath the magical underwater world, Clem wondered if Crab missed his home. They learned lots of facts about conservation and the huge problem of plastics in the ocean and what we can do to help. Well, there's a jellyfish. That's an animal we hadn't talked about yet. With a head full of facts and Crab carefully hidden in her bag, it was time for Clem's show and tell. She told the class that she had learned a bunch of stuff at the aquarium and explained how her collage was made from the plastic that she had found at the beach. So she had made art projects from all the junk she had found. We can help protect our oceans and our shores. Lots of small actions added together can make a big difference, she said. Suddenly, the Crab scuttled across the floor. Don't be scared, she told her classmates. This is Crab. I rescued him from a plastic bag. His claw was tangled and he was stuck. But why didn't you put him back? Asked Clem's teacher. I did, but he found me again. The beach is messy and dangerous, and I tried my best to keep it clean, but it's a big job, she replied. Clem's teacher smiled and told her that everything she was doing was great, but that Crab would be much happier in his natural environment. Clem knew the teacher was right. She would have to take him back to the beach. That weekend, Clem and her sister took the bus back to the beach. This was usually Clem's favorite time of the week, but today she felt a little sad. She was going to have to take her friend back. When they arrived, Clem simply couldn't believe her eyes. There on the sand were her classmates, all helping to clean up the beach. I made a difference, she called. We can all make a difference. As she skipped across the beach, hearing the crunch of the wet sand and the crash of the waves, she was the happiest she had ever been. The sunlight danced and glittered on the surface of Crab's rock pool. With one last glance and a snap of his claws, Crab was gone. I'll see you again, Crab, she called. Be safe. Clem felt proud. She had helped make his home safe and clean. This beautiful beach with its endless skies and magical underwater worlds that came and went with the tides. Clem made a promise that she would always look after it, and for Crab and all the other sea creatures. The end. So she was helping clean up the beach, wasn't she?
Okay, yep, we got one more story. The name of this book is I Am the Shark. Yeah. A lot of conversation going on in this book. If I can get to the first page here. There he is. He looks happy and proud of himself. I am the shark, he says. Hey there. My name is Great White Shark. I am the greatest shark in this book. And a little voice over here says, no, you're not. I am Whale Shark. I am the greatest shark in this book because I'm the biggest. I'm as big as a school bus. I'm the biggest fish on earth. I'm so big, I don't even fit on this page. Compared to me, you are small. And you see the difference? Look at the size of this one and look at the size of that one. So he is the biggest, isn't he? Interesting theory, but being small is great too. It means I can swim through spaces where you won't fit. Plus, I don't have to eat as much as you. Saves me time on hunting. Hooray! I am the smallest shark in this book. And a little voice over here says, no, you're not. I'm the smallest. I'm only as big as a person's hand. Dwarf Lantern Shark is my name. Small and glowing, that's me. I can fit through even smaller spaces than you. I'm thinking that a tiny shark like you probably has a tiny brain. I'm smart and curious. Maybe I am the smartest shark in this book. And over there is someone saying, or maybe you're not. I'm Hammerhead Shark. I've got a large brain between these eyes on both ends of my hammer-shaped head. And while I'm thinking smart thoughts, I can see up, down, and all around. I've got a better view of the ocean than any other shark. Whoa! How can I top that? You think you can? Top? Hey, that's it. I have a great top, or back. Unsuspecting prey above me don't even notice me against the dark-colored water below me until, chomp! Yet my tummy is white. So, to prey looking up from below me, I blend in with the lighter sky above. This is called counter shading, and it makes me the sneakiest shark in this book. No, you're not. Who said that? Don't know. Not sure. Huh? Surprise! I'm Angel Shark. Camouflage makes me the sneakiest shark in this book. My back is covered with spots, so when I hide under the sand just now, I looked like part of the ocean floor. Then, woohoo! Ambush! Crumbs. Guess I'm not the sneakiest after all. Wait, I know. I'm great at finding prey like seals, sea lions, and small whales. I must be the best hunter in this book. Nuh-uh. I'm a good hunter. I'm as good a hunter as you. Maybe better. I am Tiger Shark. I hunt animals like squills and seals and squids. But there's a reason they call me the garbage can of the ocean. It's because I gobble other stuff too. One time I ate a clock and a car tire. True story. It's better than the environment for the environment if garbage doesn't ever wind up in the oceans though. So that's another thought, isn't it? Oh, that's being one-upped. This being one-upped is getting old. Old? That reminds me, I've been in this book since the very first page, so I must be the oldest shark in this book. Well, guess what? No, you're not. I'm the Greenland shark, and I am 400 years old. No other animal with vertebrae, a backbone, that's what a backbone is, or a spine, can live longer than that. So, you are definitely younger than me. Okay, moving on now. Let's see. I've got fins like a fish. Maybe I am the fishiest shark in this book. but all sharks are fish. And we all have fins. Good point. Still, I'm the great white shark, so I've got to be the greatest of something, right? Well, let's review some shark facts. Maybe it'll help me figure out the greatest thing about me. So, here goes. And there are all kinds of facts about sharks. We're not going to read all of those. Maybe sometime if you want to get this book from the library, you could read about it. So, snack alert. Let's go. Race you. Whoever gets there first wins the prey. So on your mark, get set, and go. Woohoo! I'm faster than those other sharks. I'm way ahead. I'm going 35 miles per hour. I am the fastest swimmer in this book. 1/3 mile away or more. I smell you, snacks. 800 feet away. I hear you. Snack attack. 30 to 50 feet away. I see you any minute now. Whoosh. Huh? Who is that? Do you see what happened? This other shark came along and jumped into the water. Or jumped, wait a minute, it's this one, isn't it? He jumped out of the water and caught those other fish before he did. I'm Mako, the fastest shark in this book. I've been clock swimming 46 miles per hour. I win the prey! Woohoo! Hooray! All the other sharks in this book are better than me. Could it be that I'm not the greatest? Maybe I should change my name to Just Okay White Shark or Not So Great White Shark. Dude, there's always going to be somebody that's bigger, smaller, glowier, sneakier, older, faster, or whatever. Just be happy being you. That's a really important lesson to learn, isn't it? Happy? That's it. Everyone loves my big, bright smile. They take my picture wherever I go. I mean, who else do you know with 300 jagged, triangle-shaped, 2-inch long, pearly whites? It's awesome to be me! I have the greatest smile in this book! Look, they're taking his picture. And then there's a whole bunch more facts about the different sharks that were in this book. Lots and lots and lots of them. Wait, what? Excuse me? But sharks do not have fur or claws. So you are not a shark. You seem cool and all, but you are a bear, obviously, and a bear does not belong in a shark book. Great points, I know. I'll go find my own book to star in. I will call it I Am the Bear. I'll be the only bear inside it. It'll be all about me, and only me. Awesome possum. Later, sharks. And that's the end. Okay. So he is pretty awesome, isn't he?
Now we're going home.
Well, I think that's all for our story time today. Would you like to tell everyone bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye-bye.